Welcome to Division of Aging Services. You have selected the training tutorial on case management's medications.
How to add a medication or change a medication in a client record. So I have navigated to the client record and you'll see the medications tab. Once I click there, I'm going to file and add a medication. The first box, again, anything with an asterisk is required. The first box allows me to check a medication from a drop down. I'm going to pick Lipitor. I'm going to manually type in the dosage, and I'm just making up numbers because I have no idea what a correct dosage is. The frequency, and this is a text field, so you can say 1 time a day. You could do twice a day. You could do 2 times a day. However you choose to put that in there, as long as it identifies the dosage. Okay, so in this case, Mr. BBBB takes 20 milligrams 1 time a day in the morning. Okay. Route of administration is generally going to be oral, but there may be another way they take the medication, and again, you would type that in. The name of the prescribing doctor, so I'm again Dr. Henry Smith. Medication manager. This is if the person has someone who manages their medications for them. So let's say it's a daughter, or a paid caregiver. I'm going to type that information in there. If there isn't one, type in NA, none, information like that. The status. This tells you whether they are currently taking that medication. So if they're currently taking that medication, it's active. And I'll demonstrate how the discharging the medication will work in just a second. Okay, so the date that the person first started taking this medication, whether it's prescription or over the counter, whether they get this prescription through mail order. My options are yes, no, and unknown, and then any comments that I may want to put about this prescription. Okay, so then I'm going to save and close this. Okay, now when I go back to my medications tab, I will see that this medication is here. Okay, I may want to add a medication, and I'm free to add as many as the person is taking. If I go back into this one, and let's say the doctor has changed this medication, okay, I'm going to change the status to inactive, and I'm going to put the date that happened. So let's say that's today. Okay, and then I'm going to say doctor changed medication. Okay, and I'm going to file, and I'm going to save and close medications. Okay, so now you will see that the person was taking Lipitor. They no longer are taking it as of November 15th, 2021. Something else is, again, we have this list of quite a few medications. If the person is taking one that's not listed, just use the non-listed. I would fill in the rest of the information. There's 10 milligrams of this twice a day. It's taken orally. Prescribed by Dr. Henry Smith. There is no medication. This we'll say was prescribed today. It's prescription, and I would write the name of the medication in here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this should give you the basic tools of how to use this medications tab. You can add add as many medications as the person is taking. We've talked about If there's a change in the medication, so let's say this one went from 10 milligrams to 20 milligrams, you would change this status to inactive and then add a new medication for the new dosage. Okay. So we've shown you how to add a medication, how to change a medication, how to close a medication, and how to find one that's not listed in the drop-down. Okay.
For additional questions, contact Tom Snyder at tom.snyder@dhs.ga.gov.